Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finale of the first iteration of the Galaxy Battle Series. Today we do have two great teams who will fight here for the lion's share of $10,000 prize pool. And of course, can Gen 1 actually finish this event on a strong note? Or perhaps Chet has what it takes to snatch the victory from the Frenchies? Well, we'll have to wait and see, but looks like, men, we're jumping straight into the playoff bracket. And well, you had an opportunity to see how some of these matches have been playing out thus far. Sure, we have the grand final matchup, but I'd like to ask you personally, have you seen like any big surprises here in the playoff stage?
Yeah, probably big surprise. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome on the Galaxy Battle. Glad to meet you, Serdani, everyone. Today is gonna be beautiful final. Just promise me. And if you talk about bangers or some unreal, I think that's Team Partizani. They lost it in the first one match in upper bracket final just by two maps against Team Chets. As I saw, as I thought, there was a real strong favorites, but Team Chets in the grand final against Gen 1, so we have no question. We're getting straight for the first pistol one round, pick by Jax and company. So here we go.
I mean, from the get-go, this is a very interesting map we've landed on. Ancient seems to be a map that Jets haven't really played that often. It is a map they tend to ban out first, and looks like this time around they'll have to go up against the side of Gen 1. And Gen 1, they definitely prefer playing a map like Ancient. So from the get-go, we might see a very simple execute here. On the A-bomb side, we have some of those deep smokes being deployed. Urson in a prime position with the dualies is able to get only one, though a lot more players will try to enter side. Shateri, beautiful shot. A second player going down, not the third though. And by this point, Gen 1 have the side.
Yeah, right now minority for the Gen 1, but still the chance to win it. Nah, for the Broxy, he's so far away. Just from behind, from Red Room by one pistol. He has no first armor, no utility. If we talk about the nades and Swaggy, oh, what a headshot, and great start by Team Chets on opponent pick. So maybe A side used to play it so well by Gen 1, but not this time. Maybe not against Team Chets, maybe not in this grand final.
Right now, they're not getting the good start they probably would have wanted to, but in all fairness, I'll ask you this, like, what do you think about this grand final matchup that we have here? From my perspective, it does feel like Gen 1 is the better team on paper heading into this one, but fair enough, you know, Chets did manage to secure that upper bracket matchup against them in a best of 30 fair, and heading into this one, you know, I would say it's a clear-cut matchup, but because these two teams have history, it probably isn't the case. Well, for now, it is going to be a simple push on the B-bomb site. Oscar attempting to get some frags with the P50, but gets locked down. But don't expect too much here out of the Gen 1 boys. You got Chet racking up those kills and securing the round win.
Yeah, that was beautiful. We talked a little bit about something not about CS, because just full eco, but one kill, bomb plant, earned some money, and I see they have something in the pocket, so they're gonna buy. Mate, if you want to ask me what I think about Team Chets and Gen 1, yeah, on the paper, just of experience, Jax and company looking better individually, in the setups, in minority, in majority, but how it's gonna be, we will know, because Team Chets, 2 in a row, nice buy, they can stop them easily, because Gen 1, not maximum with the loss bonus. So I think that's all about economy potential from here.
The very first gun round, probably the more exciting rounds here on Ancient, and from the get-go, Daviduik racking up big kills. That opens up middle for the T side, and from here on out it becomes a breeze. We might see some counter aggression with the CTs. There we go. There's Urson with a kill. Swaggies will try to get a good timing, but no, he gets eliminated way too quickly.
Swaggy, you can be the hero or villain on the A side, but right now Ersin pushing so deep inside of Donut, no need so drag. Easy double kill, no chance for Chets 1 in the first pull by round of their opponents, so glad to see them back. Oscar without money, everyone else will have like gold, first armor, few of nades, but nothing in the loss bonus, so I think maybe that's gonna be full eco just with the one cold and with the something for the next one, because if Gen 1 is gonna take one more round, that's gonna be 4 and 2 like on the paper if you talk about money and something.
Might as well just to quickly return to the previous round. I mean, this is the one great thing about a map like Ancient is where you might try to choke point. For example, you as the CT team, you smoke up a choke point and you think, okay, this should be basically a brick wall. No one should be pushing through it. But on Ancient, it has become so common for the T side to just chuck in a few flashbangs up in mid, push on through the smoke grenade, and they find, well, I'd say usually a lot of success, and this round was no different. Though, you take a look at round number 4, and we do see the force spike coming in from Chet. So if you're Gen 1, the most important thing I'd say is to play it safe, right? You don't want to overextend, and perhaps you're not 100% sure what kind of investment you're going up against.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe Team Chet with a close or middle distance like Farm Gun and Swaggy, I want to say, but clean shot for the Broxy through the wood. And with disadvantage like 5 and 4, without defuse kills for the whole defense, Jax with the more guys, I think Team Chess already need to think about the save, because Gen 1 cannot lose this round just from this.
And at this point, if you're Chets, your best bet would probably go for a bit of a stack. That's why they decide to have that 5th player coming in on the B side, but now not a lot of intel to play off. There is a smoke in middle, so they're kind of thinking, okay, there's a smoke in red room. There's a chance they try to go for the A split, and that is exactly what's happening. Though, Jax picking up the first frag. A few more players could come his way, but look at that. Chets get demolished on the A side. It is Gen 1 once again with an impressive victory.
Oh yeah, and my opinion, that's everything about what can you buy in the next one round. That's nothing for the Team Chats. Great buy, full buy for the Gen 1 without top, but I don't think so, because on Ancient that's too many positions when you can easily kill with a fire gun like with the Galil, so that's not about cross power. That's all about play in the setup. Find the worst point or places of your opponent and use it for the win. So simple eco for Team Chats, one more for Gen 1, and only then with full buy they will try to get this draw 3-on-3.
Crossbar is set up. It's looking easy peasy for Gen 1 to get this one. Now losing a single player would be great for the T-side economy moving forward. And all in all, I mean, you take a look at this matchup, you know, on the side of Chets, you take a look at some of the names, and yeah, you can say, okay, Urson, you know, he's played on some good teams, you know, he's primarily played on teams like Nexus. I can't really see that much about the other guys, but you take a look on the side of Gen 1, and what you got here. You got guys like Jax, super experienced player. You got a player in the form of David Dueck who did play in some of those NA lineups, and to be more precise, he did play in Sean Garrett's Misfits. So this is a guy who is good experience, Jax as well, and now you got to rile up the troops, and that's something Gen 1 should be capable of doing, and they're having a good individual performance so far. Look at that. David Dueck comes in with 2, Jax as well. This is the kind of potential you expect out of experienced players.
Mate, we already start to talk about experience and Jackson company, and boom, triple kill by himself, and boom, David Dueck with a double. Just in a 2 Team Chats are done, boys. Wow, that was so fast, that was beautiful, without bomb, without nades, against full buy, and right now for sure there's gonna be tactical pause, because they need to talk to each other, guys. What is going on in our defense? That's our pick. We need to flip the game right now, because 6 rounds for Gen 1, my opinion, is gonna be enough to close them, maybe 2-0, I don't know. This is the grand final. I want to see the whole race. I want to see OT and Vertigo, to be honest with you boys, but Gen 1 is just looking better. Sorry.
I'll say this as well. I mean, Vertigo is a map that Gen 1 don't really play that often by the looks of it. This is a map that even in pro level CS, it has been kind of neglected. Other maps have taken center stage. Ancient, Anubis, of course, being a few of those maps that have been played quite a lot, quite heavily in the top 30. But it does feel like that if Chets does have a good chance of winning at least one map in the best of 3, Ancient is not looking like it, but perhaps Vertigo could be their chance. However, they do have a chance heading into a round like this. Deagle's armor, maybe they can get a few good kills, but right now, great start for Gen 1.
But the main world is maybe how you gonna take this shots against AK-47, maybe like the Shatri did this. From the main side, pick up AK-47, he's so red, double advantage of players, 2 in 4, Oscar from the back with a sneaky play, just hide, no! Oscar, maybe one more, nah, bad timing and save for the Shattery, 1 more for Gen 1, and that's the B side, they used to playing on this side so well, what do you think?
Well, in this situation, I mean, if you do have B-side control, this should be easy peasy for Gen 1. And also add this as well. I mean, we talked about the experience of Daviduvik and Jackson. It does feel like these two players are more or less responsible for being the first men to enter a bomb site, to enter middle or some other area of the map. And, you know, they do have that great entry fragging potential. And of course, there's also one player that's definitely worth the shout out. That is Kersey on the side of Gen 1. This is an individual who's been really good in terms of his rating. He's been able to rack up a fair amount of kills as well. Fair enough. I mean, he's proficient with the rifle, but he's also proficient with the sniper rifle, which is somewhat for a rarity, I'd say, nowadays to have such a hybrid player. And he is the guy who walks into a bomb site second or maybe third, and he can win you the round if needed, or perhaps even clutch it out. But right now, I mean, his services have not been required, to be honest. But he got Daviduvik and Jax running into his side. He doesn't really have to be activated.
What a fast push, but Wes, he's almost done. He saw red, A side is empty, just Molly behind box. Come on, Jax. Your IGL, you need to push your team forward, Jax, through the smoke. Swaggy, still only with one kill.
Look at
My
this.
up, Jax!
No way. That is just zero respect.
Wow. That's nothing here, mate. How you gonna take this? Okay, let's go to maximum, but nothing in the pocket for the shot. It's Oscar with the second 2-in-2, but Kersey, he's on the point.
Oscar, though, is going to try to go for the 1v2. Oh, man, I mean, his position. Oh, timing, though, has actually sneaked past through just in the nick of time, but I think Drow will be very much aware of a player being here, and just like that, he racks up that kill. It is going to be another victory for Gen 1, and I mean, this is, again, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, if you got Jax and Daviduvik firing off in all cylinders, I mean, you can see they're racking up the majority of the kills, but that's also because, I mean, the other players don't really have a chance to step up. And fact of the matter is, they didn't really need that chance so far. 6-2 is a tremendous scoreline for Gen 1.
I think maybe they spent too much money for the Swaggy's op. Yeah, I understand. He's the main sniper who wants to bring something for the team, for himself in this beautiful grand final win, this $5,000. But mate, maybe need to take Colt, maybe need to take Farm Gun, because maybe need to take people if that's only the kill. Nah, shot just with a trade, but what about B side? Still the setup, still no chance to win this. Yeah, boom, they are done.
I mean, yeah, we haven't really even seen a lot of mid-round action. Primarily what's been going on is Gen 1 have some kind of setup they want to try out, they want to do from the start of the round, and usually that setup works out every single time, though we do see Shateri attempting the 1v2, but it is really difficult. He does have HP to work with, but no defuse kit means he is simply running out of time, so he needs to get those kills fast. He will get the second frag. Looking for the third player. No way. Is Brooksy gonna make the mistake? Shateri trying to fake out the player, but Brooksy, way too quick on the AK, demolishes Shateri. And just like that, Gen 1 once again, if not the entry frags, it's the clutches that go their way.
Oh yeah, looking so, I don't know, hard, tough, and what can you say about team chats? And one more time, Swaggy tried to use one of the most expensive gun in the game, op. One more time, nothing in the pocket, so even Cold and first ammo is gonna be for these gentlemen. I don't think so. Let's see how they're gonna use their firepower. Set up in the donut. Just Wes and his teammate from Red Room with Shattery. Nothing here. No, that's Dracula open. Beautiful job.
Yeah, that's the problem, Chets. They're just looking for those opportunities, going for, oh man, a bit ballsy plays, but it actually works out for them. The Urson peek gets him too. They are expecting perhaps another player to peek out the B bombs, and they're absolutely right about it. Look at Oscar's positioning. He's up here. Unexpected. Will secure the frag with Daviduvik. Will try to go in for more. No! Once again gets a frag. Kersey with the response, but it's down to the 1v1.
But you see this? Kersey is main sniper of Team Gen 1, but he switched his gun because he wants to be more active in the staff clutch. Round number 3 for the team chats, and Swaggy with the Colt here right now, but he gonna check this side. Oh no! Close fight. Guys, 1-in-1. Chats, you need to take this round because 8 for Gen 1 gonna be too much already. Nice. Because of this molly, of this flash, I think that's already no time to win this clutch, so Swaggy need to think about safe, mate, no? Just like this! Woohoo! That's the clutch! Bravo!
It will be Swaggy securing at least one more round for Jets after that drought of rounds that has been, well, basically this entire first half. So it's great to see them actually win this one. But you could say, I mean, Gen 1 as well, getting a little bit sloppy with their B execute there at the end. Getting those few good frags, but really not expecting anyone to come in from cave. Then we see Daviduik looking towards that area of the map, then looking away. One player getting caught out with his pants down. I think in general, maybe that could have been two players from Gen 1 who died without giving up much of a fight. So, okay, Jets, you win the gun round. That's great, but what we want to see right now is more rounds, consecutive round wins.
Yeah, not much rounds left, only 2. But what about B-side fast track? What an open, guys, you cannot defend the B-side like this. No nades, no support, no deep plays. But bad timing for Corsi, maybe that's still chance even with minority. Nah, Jax, he's so good, he want to win this grand final. Maybe that's gonna be first tournament for them. They reached D-stack, I don't know, need to watch on SL TV, but somehow Great Scott is coming in the first half for them.
Yeah, 8 rounds of the T side of Ancient. Now, fair enough. This is one of those maps where the T side usually has those opportunities to pick up the rounds. It's probably not as much of a CD-sided map as you could say when you look towards the likes of Nuke and whatnot. But in a round like this, okay, that's a nice one from Vaz, and it's a shame that the players meet once again just trying to save their weapons. They really have not been doing hot in terms of economy, so fair enough. Save your guns for the next one, but it's not really going to change the fact Gen 1, 8 rounds in T-side Ancient.
But I think that's even better to come back here from the T side. I don't know what you think, my brother, but that's even easier to buy, because, like I said, too much close distance, too much middle distance, so Mach 10, Galil, first armor, and you can surprise your opponent just in a few seconds only by 2 flashes. Let's see how it's going to be right now till the end of this round, of this first side. Nothing special from the defense, but Shatri surprised us with a kill for the smoke. Nice, without Jax, that's gonna be even harder to win than with him.
Oh, finally, we're seeing some solid mid presence coming out from Jets. It's been a while, basically the entire half. It has been dominated by Gen 1, and now Jets put their foot down. Make sure Gen 1 don't have a hold in mid, and in fact, they don't have a single player left standing. It will be 8-4, very much in favor of Gen 1. Jets able to recuperate at least those 2 rounds at the very end, but there's no denying it. Gen 1 is looking solid as ever, and if, well, the thing we have to talk about, MR12, pistol round, this could really be the difference maker. If it's Gen 1 to secure the pistol, it's practically over for Jets, but maybe if Jets get their shot at the pistol, maybe we still have a game on our hands.
Yeah, the main problem is if Gen 1 will take this pistol round from right now, that's gonna be 11-4 with the last one chance to buy fully round by round till the end, till the win by main time or with the OT. So let's see how it's gonna be. Daviduik tried to spray through the smoke and the whole stock tried to push him through the donut, guys, but Jax and Brodsky set up in the main and surprised with a kill. No, Creator's fire, Brodsky, nah, only one.
I'm a big fan of the setup, to be honest. You know, going in, the mid push, through donut. The problem is, though, on the retake, we do have Jax, Drac, and Kersey. And Jax, oh, there we go, gets 1 kill with the 2. That's a nasty dink from the Glock. He does need backup ASAP, but, oh, that is awkward, was. Had no backup, 2 of his teammates up in donut, they're basically stuck here. Kersey has got himself another one, and this leaves Urson in a very difficult position, and of course there would be just enough time with the defuse, and Jets with the initial play to take over the A bomb site. That was looking pretty solid, but they didn't clear out A main, and that was a big problem for them. Jax was able to do a lot of damage, then gives the opportunity for his teammates to move in, and just like that, Gen 1 pistol round goes their way.
Yeah, without pistol round in the second half, that's gonna be tough to win, but that was bomb. 3 kills for them, so maybe I think you need to take this risk by Galil, first armor, bunch of nades, and try to play as fast as possible. Maybe old but gold strats, like we used to call in the Face It, Rush B-boys, and I promise you that's gonna be the round. Maybe that's right now call from Oscar, his IGL, as I know Swag is still playing with his thumb gun. which has scope, but I don't think so. Why not farm gun? Why not close distance? Only 3 kills, mate, for the too many rounds. That's not much. Need to wake up, because without you, for the team chats, that's gonna be tough final.
Well, even if he doesn't bring in his A game, at least he might be able to bring in his brain power. That's the one thing you definitely expect out of an in-game leader, and we'll have to wait and see, because this is a round where they have gone for the force spy, so they have to make it work. Mid control, though, once again, firmly in the hands of the CT. Swaggy, not aware of the speed of Drac, and that's a big problem, because you can see they're still going for these engagements. The CTs, they should be playing it safe, but not Gen 1. They know they have a good grasp of the situation, and Devin do a perfect angle, but he gets outgunned.
That was 5 and 4 in 1 second, but right now, can we say that's majority for the defense? Nah. Team chats, but why they pushing like this? Corsi want to be the hero with the double kill from the top mid, and Shatri without half of health with Galil. Okay, he's with the second ammo with the smoke and nade, but setup is already so close, and I think he's not ready for the Corsi. Triple kill for these gentlemen, one more for Gen 1, and probably no chance to come back for the team chats in action.
Yeah, that's the big problem, right? You end up losing the pistol round, and you might be thinking, okay, at least, we can always go for the force spy, right? Especially in that case, Chets, they did manage to secure themselves the bomb plant, but you take a look at the current situation with the 10-4 scoreline. I mean, yeah, the force spy did not go their way. In fact, they got absolutely wrecked. You saw that. Gen 1, they have so much confidence heading into this round, perhaps even heading into this map. And Jets just not finding any success so far. They're getting done down, and it's no wonder they have to play on the eco, which means Gen 1 have an amazing opportunity to secure themselves 11. And from there on out, I mean, we're probably talking one more good gun round from Jets, and if they fail to secure that one, well, Vertigo is all they have to hope for.
Yeah, that's the fact. I want to say maybe we're gonna see some unreal headshots by the Deagle, but nah. Jax and Corsi already with the kills, 5 on 3, no need to save your Deagle, no ammo, no nades, but Shattery with a kill on the B side, and only one player in the cave, that's Proxy. Maybe that's gonna be the key to surprise them now. Oh, Proxy! Okay, that's the kill. So yeah, Shattery 1 and 4, full buy for the team chats in the next round, and the last one, I think.
Well, Gen 1, they definitely will try to make sure Chets will not find any more success heading into the second half. But, I mean, an opportunity does present itself. They have gone for the investment. They have money to work with. They have the utility necessary. Rifles aplenty. But the one thing they definitely want to be careful of is the aggressiveness we have seen from Gen 1. If they once again try to go for the mid-take there, Gen 1, the CTs have been so proficient at fighting up in heaven, up in mid. So if Chets want to play it smart and perhaps fast, they have to be very careful with the aggression. And Oscar, there we go, anticipating that level of aggressiveness to Kersey, and he lands him the kill. Swaggy picking up his own, and there we go. Great response from Chets.
Yeah, even 3 and 4 I want to say, but nah, Wazzy. Great kill against Drac on the B side, only one player can save this round from disaster. What about this spray control? Nah, so easy for Swaggy. He's with a double, B side is empty, bomb carry is coming from the ramp, and that's round number 5. They're still in the race. So not so easy to come back, but somehow you need to try till the end. You have no choice.
Interestingly enough, it kind of feels like Jax wants to go for this in a worse, well, I mean, in a worse situation. I don't really imagine himself being, but all right, okay. He's not going to go in for the retake. He will just save that gun of his, and fair enough. That probably is the smarter play. And if you're Gen 1, moving forward, you absolutely have to be careful. You see Chets more than capable of stopping the aggression from the CTs. They're starting to get aware of how aggressive they are willing to play. So if you're Gen 1, you can always just get back to, you know what, we can always play a default. We haven't really seen any sort of default setups from them in the second half. And you know what? On a map like Agent, if you do have aimers like Jax, like Daviduik, like Kersey, I mean, holding that default could be good enough. And oh, as well, big shout out to Drac as well. 17 frags, looking very solid here for Gen 1.
Yeah, maybe he want to be solo carry in this grand final. show up with something. Maybe he want to change the team, make the level up, but let's see how it's gonna be. I think the boys from French know how to do this. So 11-5. Enough in the pocket. Las bonus is maximum for the team chat. So even that's gonna be my point right now for Gen 1. Chats try to end this with a 7-round streak just for the OT. But can you believe in this? I'm not sorry.
And yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about as well. You know, the default setup. They decided to play it slow this time to see how well our default can stack up against the players' Jets. And so far, so good. But Brooksy, that is a nasty surprise. Is able to spot out those two players, and we might see the full-on commitment. Brooksy goes down to Urson, Lonesome Urson, who's going in for the peak, gets even a second player, but now it's time for Kersey to be activated, and he really needs the backup of Drak as soon as possible, because Jets in a prime position to take over the bomb site.
Yeah, I don't understand why Drak is still so far away. Nice nade for the default Swaggy, almost done. Drak with a shot through the smoke, so right now, Shattery without half of health. Kersey was close to open up the smoke to check some default space. Drak, you cannot shooting just like this. Stop. Just end this round in 3 and find my point for Gen 1. Coffee guns like a K-47 in defense, that's always like the gift, because only with the one bullet you can find the kill so easy. Can we say that was nice try for the team chats, or that was just another one for Gen 1?
I mean, I will admit, it was a nice try initially. I mean, you saw how Urson was successful to enter the B bomb site. He single-handedly pushes through a smoke and gets the team 2 kills. Like, that is massive, right? You can't expect that from some of the more top-tier players to achieve something like that, but we saw Urson moving in there, getting the frags. Okay, now this is a winnable post-plant, but you have to admit some of those post-plant positions from Jets were relatively awkward, and we saw some great sprays through the smoke coming in there from Gen 1. You can see they're definitely aware, they got the game sense heading into this matchup, and well, on the back of it, more aggression comes their way.
But as we can see, not much nades left for the whole team of Chats. Brooksy from the top mid. No need to pick, just need to wait back. Okay, smoke for the pit side. Right now they can play together for the flash, the molly, or by the setup try to shoot and kill them all. But Ersin, round before, he did beautiful double kill. This time I think he won't reach more. What is... Okay, that's bad timing. Brooksy, no, you're done. 5 and 4, chance to win it on the B side. Here we go, guys. But Diva do it with a farm gun and with a double. Why, guys? You're sleeping so long.
I have the speed from that MP9. It's big. And Devaduik to secure those 2 frags. I mean, yeah, they should probably, you know, play it safe, but not Gen 1. They're feeling confident. They're going for those frags. It's Drak picking up 2 more impressive ones up in mid. And it is just Lonesome Swaggy. In the 1 versus 3, the bomb is firmly dropped in T-spot, and you can see Drak is more than willing to go for the hunt. And I kind of feel like this probably is the end for Chets on Ancient. They tried their best, but Gen 1 had a stellar first half, and it's no wonder the second one is, well, I'd say was now pretty easy for them to deal with. And I guess their best hope would be to head it on over to that second map, but you know, Swaggy not giving it up that easily just yet. 10 seconds. He's going to try to book it towards the B bomb set, but you have 2 players here, no time remaining, and this will be his end. Okay, Devaduik comes in with a swing, and just like that, victory for Gen 1. A very, I'd say, impressive victory. Basically, a masterclass on Ancient.
Yeah, only 5. That was tough, guys, but oh, we are come back. Nice. Thank you so much, boys. Just in 10 minutes, we're gonna see how Team Chats try to defend or try to attack on Vertigo, one of their favorite maps if we talk about competitive map pool. But my heart tell me, mate, that's gonna be 2-0. I don't
It kind of feels like it, but you know, I mean, that second map will be their map pick, and maybe they have what it takes to actually bring us over the finish line. But for now, folks, we're gonna be going to a very quick commercial break, and once we'll be back, we'll be sure to bring you that second map. So stay tuned. All right, there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our broadcast. Now, of course, this is a grand final, but I wouldn't be too surprised if you might have thought this is some kind of matchmaking stomp, because what we saw on the first map was absolute destruction. Gen 1 having a fantastic effort there on Ancient, winning that first map of the best of 3, 13-5, and heading into Vertigo. Well, Gen 1 has also won this map in Group B against the side of Chet, 13-8. However, in the playoffs, Gen 1 actually ended up losing Vertigo. So if anything, it does feel like Jets, if they want to maintain their foothold here in this best of 3, they gotta win Vertigo.
Yeah, let's see how it's gonna be. Only 5 rounds potential for the team Chess, but right now, where is he? Where is he? No! He wants to stop them by himself, but not. Diva Dubek from the gap, just by 1 kill. That's not much. Broxy is so far away. Bomb is laid down close for the A default, and I don't think so. Team Chats in 4 just want and think they can lose this round. Maybe that's gonna be unreal quadra kill for the Broxy, but without ammo, with this space, with this point, I'm just gonna believe in this. But let's see. Ah, only 1. Great start to the team Chats. So they start to grind something, even with the defense or by the P side, I don't know, but Gen 1 with a full eco right now, I want to say, but look at this. They want to make some force, okay.
Wow. Every single player picking up a MAC-10, so this tells me one thing, is that they definitely want to play it fast, right? I just don't see another world in which Gen 1 decide to play, some kind of default setup with these MAC-10s. It feels like they want to keep up the pace, run and gun, get those players in their face. The problem is, though, we do have a really nice, actually, setup from the CTs. Free players looking towards ramp. They got the M4s at the ready, so the players of Gen 1, if they want to break this defense, they got to move in quick.
I like this position from Wes, not from Oscar, because only 1 pick by Flash and you done. That's the great crossfire, like you said. In 3 of them. Oh, yeah, nice back control, Wes. Why are you pushing? Just stay alive. Okay, even with minority, but with the 2 calls, with 1 Flash, that's the chance to kill them all and maybe try to win this round. But nah, RC with the kill, Broxy 1 in 3. No. Too many points you need to check and fight at the same time, and easy 1 for the Shattery. So 2 in a row, nothing for the Gen 1. That's gonna be round number 3 for the team chance, and only then we're gonna see what about Jax and company with bunch of AKs.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that round probably goes their way if we don't have that strong setup from Chets. The long range engagement, M4s at hand, they had a really good setup heading into that round. But perhaps if they would have gone, let's say, the B-bomb side, maybe they have more success. The big difficulty, of course, is actually trying to take control of the B-bomb side, and also holding on to the side itself is always a bit awkward on the T side. So, fair enough. He plays fast and loose, but this time, oh man, look at Brooksy. He ends up going down, sure, but that is a weapon recovered for Gen 1.
Why Swaggy did this? Okay, he want to find the skill, but they understand there's gonna be 1 more risky force, all in or full eco. Right now, 4 and 4. I don't understand for what, but okay. Oscar tried to cover A side by himself. Nice flash, nice damage against. It was Kersey. Yeah, he against Drag, but Kersey responds with a beautiful headshot. So 3 on 3, smoke for the gap, flash from the gap by Diva Dubek, but called on his own hands. Maybe it's gonna be the key to win this full eco.
Yeah, that was actually a fantastic flashbang at the end. Like you said, they now have a rifle to work with. It's not much, but it could be enough to open up one of these bomb sites. Take a look at this. The B side only has Lonesome Person. He chucks in the Molotov for good measure, but he no longer has any more. Okay, he does have that 1 smoke grenade to try and stop an incoming push, but it's a bit awkward. He has to play a bit more far back just in case. If he ends up dying, he doesn't want to give that rifle away. Plus, he's expecting pistols. Keep that long range distance. If you're Urson, you should be able to get himself a kill, but not like that. Percy! My goodness. Jax as well chiming in with the Tech 9, and just like that, I think the pistols have done it 17 seconds, they will get the bomb plant, not on B, but over the A side. Oh my goodness. This is a clown fiesta of a round.
No, mate. It's too early for the Clown Fiesta. It's just beautiful comeback without nothing, guys. That was straight 5 pistols without armor and only by 1 flash. And right now, Shattery, okay, he has Molly, Smoke, 1 flash, but no defuse kits. And he need to play against Crossfire. Jax! Why? Just stay alive. Okay, Smoke for the bomb. But Duvek so close. Maybe need to knife. Maybe need to knife. Or shutting like this. Beautiful response by Gen 1. Nothing in the Wazzy, in the Oscar, and nah, everything had enough. So they gonna buy. Need to reset your economy, no need to make 2k full eco, and Gen 1, beautiful job, boys. Glad to see you display for the T side.
I mean, it's a beautiful jump from Gen 1, but let's be real, it was really badly played, or poorly played, I'd say, from Jets. They were trying to build up some of that momentum. They thought, okay, let's play up close and personal. Let's try to show up that we can also have some confidence on our CT side, and it backfired tremendously. So I think if you're Gen 1, you're going to be really happy about this one. In fact, it's going to be a big boost in terms of momentum, but for Jets, okay, I kind of thought that might actually have to slow down the CTs, but we did see that double peek from B, and they snatched the first kill.
Yeah, I don't think so. You need to waiting for so long, but he cannot be ready for this pick by setup. And what we have here, no defuse kits, only 1 flash for the whole defense. Jax, prepare flash for the mid, but everyone is getting straight for the B side. And Shattery behind the wood, that's gonna be boost for Diva Duvek. Smoke for the Guardian, smoke for the city side. Oh yeah, Shattery, you need to be the hero. You need to make too much impact right here. Nice nade for the half of health. And what's gonna be right now, Shattery! Nice, only 1. Not much, but they are seen. Great support checks. 1 and 4 without time. I think that's 1 more for the chats, so yes.
Jax is attempting to go for this 1v4, gets himself the 1. Swaggy able to recover with a victory here for Jets, and so 3-1, they managed to extend their lead just a little bit further. And I would say, I mean, Jets, they're playing a very proactive Vertigo. To be honest, I'm quite surprised, and I think this is the thorn in the side of Gen 1 because they're having a difficult time countering the aggression, right? And so far, Jets, if they can capitalize on some more aggressive plays, some more individuals firing off, popping off, I think Gen 1 might have a difficult T side ahead of them.
Yeah, but you think that's easier to take rounds in the defense? I think that's way more easier to take it for the T side. Because, like I said on the Ancient, too many close and middle distance to fight. You can easily split it on the B, go down, try to get this from the main by gap. So it's only just my opinion. It's all not stats on a Shell TV. It's not the opinion of Sir Danny. So let's see how it's gonna be. Only 1 AK-47 with the 4 pistols. Try to pick him up in the mid side, but that's gonna be tough fight. No bullets left, and that's 5-4 already.
Yeah, an awkward spray from Daviduik. That high sense not really going his way, but Brooksy, Deegan had. Sure, Gen 1 has found some success with the Deagles, and maybe once again, Lady Luck will shine for them. Well, look at this, Kersey and company. You want to hit the B-bomb side? Fair enough, you still have Drac with the AK-47. Maybe he could be the difference maker. And there we go, Kersey with a frag. AK-47 retrieved, but also rotations are in. You have Swaggy, you have Waz, and Oscar. 3 players that not ready enough. Because you have Oscar now left in the 1v2. The MP9 could decimate these 2 players. They're so low on HP. And Oscar, he should not win a round like this, but he does. The MP9 reigns supreme at Gen 1. Surely I was thinking that they should be able to play that one just a little bit better, but fair enough. Let's not forget, they were playing it with no armors, so the MP9 can pierce them easily.
That was beautiful, too close, but maybe when the setup was like this, you need to fake the bomb plant and try to kill your last opponent with a crossfire, like you said, but somehow, full buy right now for the Gen 1, nothing in the pocket of team chat, so Jackson Company just need to take 1 more, and that's gonna be 4 and 3 without enough money to buy, so let's see how it's gonna be on the A side. So Oscar with the Molly, need to wait a little bit. find the safety place and try to take this with the Wes. He's from the gap, he's with the smoke and with the molly for the ramp. So I like the setup on the A, but not much players of defense. What about mid side and the B? Guys, you can be surprised so painfully.
Yeah, right now this is a very heavy A defense. Fair enough, this is Vertigo. It is usually the A simulator. We usually see hits happening on ramp, the A bomb site, so it's no wonder we're seeing this setup. However, no intel acquired from Jets, so they decided to switch things up, in fact, completely, only leaving one player on the A bomb site, just spotting things out, and right now, yeah, he sees a few players coming his way, and they're gonna move in swiftly. Jets will have a swift rotation. We do have Swaggy coming in, Vaz as well, even a fourth player if necessary, so they have the players to work with. The question is, can Gen 1 find any kills through the gaps?
Yeah, that's the real one question, and Broxy is gonna be the first one going down and find the kill. Nice damage against West. Need to stay alive, need to drop down for the CT, maybe for the headshot. Nice Molly, nice nade. Without Westy, that's gonna be tough, guys. Tough for the A side. Why are you pushing like this, Oscar? No, stay alive and you just push, Garci. Nice open, nice impact, but Ersin with a double. Oh, and Drag with a double too with the respawn. So 1-on-1, tough clutch. Come on, Jax, you need to take this because I have no time.
Oh, he might just be able to spot a player. Oh, he's playing that so well, Urson. He's doing it well, and Urson will be able to clutch it out. 4 kills for him, and the Romanian powerhouse leads Jets to another victorious round.
Quadro kill by Ersin. Okay, double was beautiful by Jax from the gap, but somehow he didn't see him behind the default. I saw that was the few pixels, and right now he gonna fake and kill him, but nah. One more for the team chats, guys. No money for the Gen 1, so 2 Mach 10s, 2 Galils, sorry, 3 of them. No AK-47, not much nade, and as always, gold strats on Vertigo, like you said. A fast, or not so fast, by the contact. But there is setup of Wes and Oscar in the gap, so they're gonna be surprised, I think.
Yeah, this is going to be a peculiar manner, I'd say. I mean, once again, playing up close, and this could go their way, but the T's... Oh, look at that position. That is perfect. It looks like none of the CT players will expect someone to have sneak pass through, and just like that, Kersey drops Oscar. Look at this. Vaz is yet to reveal his position.
That was fail. Where's he? Where's he, please? Stay alive for so long, I want to say, but okay, that's the kill. He has one smoke, but nothing for the swag on this point. Mate, please stay alive right now. Majority for the whole team of Gen 1. And you need to only control the gap. Because your teammate Drag, yeah, he's so deep from the CT side. You cannot be ready for this. And 2 and 4, maybe the great solution is going to be the safe. But not for the West. Only for the Shattery and Gen 1 with the second round.
It is going to be a victory for Gen 1 this time. They slow things down, I'd say, and find some really good opportunities to sneak out the ramp. But right now, you still want to see more consecutive rounds out of the T side, because these 2 rounds on T side Vertigo, it's simply not going to be enough. It's simply not going to cut it. I guess you could say that Vertigo is perhaps slightly more CT-sided, but I guess it comes down to the fact that some T-side teams don't really have the imagination to try to run any more interesting setups than usually, just hit the A-bomb site for ramp, which usually where the majority of the rounds end up happening. We're still yet to see some kind of, proper mid-execute coming out from Gen 1. It has been usually just Chet's holding on to the extremities of A and B, and ooh, that's a big loss, right?
Yeah, because if that was safe for the Shattery, they will play because of loss bonus. With the risky force by 1 cold, but right now he's just stuck off pistols without defuse kits, only with the 5 nades, that's that much. So Gen 1 can easily take this round. Don't drop their guns, their rifles, anything that's they had. So let's see how it's gonna be. One more time, stuck close in 3 for the gap. Oscar, just prepare a smoke or flash. I didn't see, sorry boys. But on the paper, Gen 1 cannot lose this. If there's gonna be 6 for the team chats, full tilt for Jackson Company.
Flash being deployed. Nice attempt there from Vaz, but as we can see, Chet's playing it pretty safe. They did decide to go for the force fight here, so this round definitely has a bit more impact. That's a very awkward position to get caught out from. Swaggy goes down. Right about now, the T side could still commit, especially with them securing a third frag. So with 3 players down, at the very least, you could expect either no one or maximum 2 players. So you're Gen 1, you have the numbers advantage, you have a clear advantage in terms of weaponry. This is the type of round you do not expect to lose.
And as you can see, still not much kills for the Swaggy. I understand that's gonna be only, I want to say 5 and 3, but what about money for the next one buy? Los bonus gonna be is just half, nothing in the pocket, so I think that's gonna be full eco, even without nades. So 5 and 4 for the Gen 1, that's the chance to get something like 6, maybe 7 rounds by the T, then win the second pistol round, and that's the key to get your win in this best of 3 only by 2. But let's see how it's gonna be. Right now, it's just flawless win against Risky Force.
And they did decide to go, like you said, for the risky force. And eventually, it really did not pan out for them. Just the players peeking out there one by one in ramp. Maybe that was the big mistake. Perhaps if they would have gone for a gamble stack, maybe more success could have gone their way. But if anything, you can definitely gamble on an eco round like this, where you have basically no armor. I guess, yeah, it's just the one upgraded pistol there for Vaz, and the other players just in USB. So, like I said, this is a good round as any to try and go for a bit of a stack. You can maximize your firepower that way. And, you know, maybe snatch an AK-47 here or there. Maybe even deal some damage at the T-side economy. But more than that, you're just not expecting it.
No. It's too many maybe for these rounds. I think that's gonna be strict for Corsi, not like you said, mate. Sorry for this. Already Galil for the whole stack of eco defenders and maybe sneak just from the back, try to surprise them, but nah. Jack's all above their head, info for Drag, so he going to kill them all.
Looks like it. Drag picking himself too, and okay, like I said, you know, deal some economical damage here on the T side.
Yes.
But really, you're not expecting more than that. Though, round number 10, it's a different story. Both teams have loads of money to work with. Well, I say loads. It will be just enough for Chet to get those M4s out, some armor to boot. Utility not the greatest, especially because no diffuse kit on their side. But then again, I'd say this is one of the rounds. If you're Chet, I want to see some more of that aggression we saw in some of the earlier rounds on Vertigo. Sure, Gen 1, right now they're trying to fire off on all cylinders, but you can still find some more success, and there we go. Exactly what I'm talking about. Jets, 2 players grouping up, eliminating Brooksy. That's 1 player out of the Gen 1 equation.
Yeah, that was 2 flashes for the Brooksy to pick them up. Maybe only 1, but he started to make this before the flashes, so maybe that's why right now they are in minority, 4 and 3. But what about RC? Bad timing to jump on the Guardian, mate. No! Jax was too close for the double, but still the chance to win this. Even that's 4 of them, because Swaggy, without half of health, shot it through the smoke. Drag, oh, you cannot be ready for this. Great angle to pick them up. Drag, no! Shatri! What is this?
Massive.
Oh, I cannot believe.
This is a massive round for Gen 1. They already know 1 player is down on B. Davidovic cutting off rotations like a bunch of saplings going down to the timber. And well, this is where Lonesome Vaz remains at the 1 versus 3. He can push out to the smoke, but what's on the other side? It's Drac, of course, with the M41S. And well, this will be a 5-5 scoreline. Surprisingly enough, Gen 1 able to bounce back here on the T side. I was kind of starting to get worried for them. You know, Chet's looking pretty solid on the CT side. I love the little aggression they displayed towards B, but now they just got, you know, absolutely wrecked once again. Sure, some good engagements here and there, but I was really surprised that, you know, we saw Urson going for the peak there, and they got just absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, that's everything about money, and I'm not talking about only CS right now. I'm talking about what the team chats. Guys, for the 2nd place in Galaxy Battle Series 1, you will reach at least, as I remember, only 2k, but for the 1st place, $5,000. So maybe you need to switch on from right now, yes? Diva Duvek can kill you so fast and easy. Yeah, Oscar. I think you need to try to save this AK-47 because 1 and 3 without nades, without ammo, without health. That's nothing to do here. And Gen 1, mate, with a 6 full buy for the team chats, but Swaggy only with the 3 kills still buy these up. I think that's the fail. I think that's the key. No impact of sniper. You almost done because without enough kills by rifle and for the sniper for sure, I don't know how you need to win this. With the luck, with the magic, but I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in Santa Claus, boys.
I mean, you don't have to believe to know that he's real. Go up there, Lapland, sit on his lap.
I want
if
so,
he-
I want so, but I can't. Sorry, just.
Well, maybe in another lifetime. But if anything, Chets want to present themselves as a proper team, They want to get themselves something going around like this. They got big guns, that's good, but can they find any big kills? That's one. Swaggy eliminating one player, Swaggy going in for more. Oscar with a response, and I think this does it. Gen 1 have been demolished, but I say that Limping Drac gets one player, forces the player out of position. Oh, the aggressiveness from Vaz. And you know what? At the very end, they do manage to snatch away those 6 rounds here, Chets. I think they're not going to be too happy about their showing in the first half when they had so much momentum on their side. But, picking up that last round, at least it goes to show that they're still, competitive. But heading into the second half, this is where Gen 1 perhaps can relax a bit more. They have 6 rounds, and they're on the CT side. All they've got to focus right now on is on their individuals hitting shots. And we have seen in the past, Davidovic, Jax finding a lot of success. But here on the second map, it does feel like, some of the other individuals have been stepping up, like Kersey and Drac in particular.
Yeah, but I don't know, like you, how Gen 1 will defend. We saw that's not much maps played for Jax and company for the few months, so maybe that's gonna be the chance of team chats. But without second pistol out, that's gonna be tough. Corsi with the first one kill, maybe second. Just need to stay alive, already 5 and 4. And that's gonna be not so easy without Ersin, because he's with the 10 kills just by first half. That's enough to prove that he want to give impact, and he give it.
I've been giving a lot of it throughout this entire best of 3. And he's the one player you should definitely be on the lookout for Gen 1. Sure, you have players like Davidovic, Jax fighting a lot of immense impact. But it's also players like Kersey who move in as the second or third player. Okay,
No!
that's awkward. What just happened there? Swaggy going for the straight up bomb plant. But if anything, you always have to be so careful of Yellow off the gap. Because it is, well, I'd say pretty difficult nowadays to get on the A bomb site. I guess that's one way Valve decided to shift the meta here in Vertigo. But yeah, still a lot of those players going on the A bomb site, like nothing's changed, you could say.
Guys, sorry, but that was info about gap. That was info about your opponent, how you can just, okay, maybe he thought that's gonna be smoke for the A default and he's gonna plan this so easy, but guys, flawless win by Gen 1 without money for the team chats. That's gonna be 8-6. So Farmgun can earn some money if someone will get this trick like 2 or 3. Maybe that's gonna be Jax, Broski, or his teammate Davidovic. What about these Nate? Oh, that was tough against Ersin. Double flash, but nothing here, guys. Simple round when you lost your pistol.
Let's take a look, Jets. With those Glocks, might run into the loving arms of Brooksy. He's got the MP9 to work with. That's a perfect gun. A lot more players will come his way, but ouch. That is a painful sting from the mosquito of that P250. So 4 players still remain. Drac in a pretty good position to dispatch of the remaining players, but backup would be nice. And you got Kersey, so it's not that big of a deal.
But let's see, to fight behind sandbox against 3 of them, even Ersin is red, Wazzy almost red Shattery with the farm gun without ammo, but just in 1 second when you need to fight against Stack, that's tough. Kersey is almost done, guys. You need to play this fight. 2 and 3 right now. Only Davidovic can save them, but he's without of health, guys. What is going on? 1 and 2, Jax. You want to be the hero? Just throw this nade, or not? I don't know.
Ooh, Oh yeah, the
Still
nade's a
on.
little bit delayed. If it would have been deployed just a tad bit sooner, I think one of those players definitely goes down, and Jack's still in a pretty good position. Oh, completely neglecting his backside. This could be a problem. Oh, Bifaz with the P250. What a terrible round to lose if you're Gen 1. You're going up against practically an eco, and those P250s, they sting like hard wasps, and it's no wonder they managed to secure the round win.
Why they just wanted to pick so bad? You know, as the full eco, just stay alive behind default, so deep in the city side, in the middle. I don't know. Play it with the retake if you don't think you're gonna take it easy. Peek behind the sandbox, pin from the city without 2 calls. That's GG, and right now need to reset your economy. Swaggy with up. 2 trophy guns like calls. Oh wow. I think they are done right now. It's gonna be 8 for the Chats, but wait a second, maybe it's gonna be beautiful respawn. Just with a few deagles. 5-7, let's see how it's gonna be, Jax! Nice open, start this round so well. And need to end this too.
I mean, that's the scary part, right? If you're Chet's, I guess, against some other team, you might be thinking, yes, we win that eco. That's amazing. But you are going up against the pistols of Gen 1, and that is problematic. I mean, look at some of the positions here. Brooksy, with the Deke, sure, by his lonesome, he will have backup soon enough, but not quickly enough. Daviduik moves in. In fact, forget about Daviduik. Percy, Deagle shot, gets himself the M41S. Daviduik, they line up, but he only gets the one.
No.
Now it's all up to Lonesome Shateri.
No.
Damage being dealt. How is he still alive? Being left. Oh, what the hell? Jax goes in for the peek, and well, it's a doable one for Drac. As we can see, Shateri is incredibly low in HP, but he is being misguided. But the 5-7 will get the job done.
Guys, Echo on force on Echo from right now. Team Chats. Shattery. Enough in the pocket. Okay, that's gonna be one more for the Gen 1, but the full buy is coming without op for Swaggy. But let's see how many K47 they will buy. Yeah, full stack. Wezi, Oscar. No, sorry. Wezi, Oscar, and Ersin. What they gonna buy? Farm guns, pistols, guys. They need to reset their economy and get one with a full buy. What with something for the next one? So I want to see end 8-8. I'm just not want to see Gen 1 will take this round right now. I want to see the real drama on the second one map, because on Inferno, I don't know who's gonna take this. Team Chats won it against Team Partizan for the Serbian. That's best map in their map pool. So maybe for the Jax and teammates, it's gonna be tough to play. But let's see. What about defense?
Could also briefly touch on offense. Kersey just ate that nade for breakfast. And now, I mean, he's still with the snap rifle. He can very easily hold this angle, and he is going up against a player with a dig. But I will say this, holding angles in CS2 is so difficult. And this time, though, Kersey reigns supreme, but it's the B-bombs that's been opened up. So Kersey has to be swift with the rotation. There is one player right behind White. Is he expecting it? No. He ends up going down, and Chets, they have players all over the map. You have one player at the B-bomb side. Brooksy's just gonna walk on through the smoke. But on the other side, it's Waz.
Oh, Waz with a K47. Yeah, he saw his leg. Guys, why are you peeking on the B side, then on the A? Daviduik prepares this snake. Against the default, but what a sight to pick them out. Yeah, only 2 and 3. Shattery. Nice position, guys. That's gonna be the round for more for the Team Chats. And one more time, they need to reset their economy. So, yeah, that's the battle for economy potential. Not for the kills, not for the rounds. For a chance to buy on the next one, but not for the Gen 1. For the Team Chats, bravo. Only without Ersin and Oscar, they did this, and that's a great result.
Interestingly enough, it is in fact Chets taking the tactical timeout. I guess they finally realized that, all right, this is a great opportunity to actually break the backs of Gen 1. They will be going for the force buy here, but imagine this. In a world in which Chets win this one, that's going to force Gen 1 on an eco, so a potential victory right there. 10 rounds for Chets, and suddenly it becomes a lot more doable for them to win Vertigo. Now, I will say this, though. This second half, it has not been clean. This has not been great Counter Strike from either side. It feels like both teams are kind of going on a bit of a whim, just trying to get the better of their opponent. Perhaps playing more to their individual strengths. Which I will say for Gen One, that's probably not that big of a deal. They're on the CT side, but for Chets, I kind of expect more structure from them, especially from a team that does play a map like Vertigo, that picked this map. Right now, I just haven't really seen that much of it.
Okay, but that's already right on the B side. Jax was only with the farm gun, so if Divaduvek will gonna be lucky enough, he's gonna kill Ersin just like this, but nah, it's only damage. An empty B side, so yeah, easy one more for the team chats. And maybe try to save first and second ammo for Drake and Corsi. And the smoke and 2 pistols, cause nothing to buy in the next round. That's gonna be 10 to 8 on the paper. I don't see they're gonna make 2 risky fours in a row. It's just the worst decision what they can do. So yeah, they're gonna save. Chets will reach this. Maybe farm gun of Checks need to pick up, but when he was done in a ramp, I think no.
Yeah, something like that. Ended up dying there. But this is where Chet's, in a, like I said, pretty good position. They win this upcoming round, 9 for them. And it's not like we'll see a purchase from Gen 1 in the upcoming one, so it's a great opportunity to snatch themselves yet another round win. But Brooksy is not really sure what he's thinking of here. He will die. Okay, he actually gets the headshot on one, and will die eventually, so perhaps saving the gun would have been the better choice, but whatever. Not expecting much from Gen 1 here especially, right?
Yeah, he was just without ammo by only 1 default pistol, so he think, anyway, I'm gonna make full eco, so why I need to buy? I'm just trying to kill someone, so that's why Wazzy need to buy fully right now, and with a minimum loss bonus, with nothing in the pocket, if Gen 1's gonna be lucky enough to take this round, we cannot believe in this, but guys, stuck on the B side. And that's the push on the B side. Oh, wait a second. Ersin with the flash, the kill, Jax, the out, a nice push, and killed that. What about one more? Guys, 2v2. Wow. So fast and easy, but how are you gonna end this on the A side? Maybe save it, gave it a 7, boys. No?
I mean, they still have a chance. The players here on the side of Chets, they definitely have what it takes to win this round, even though they have taken a heavy loss. Maz, though, pretty good angle, secures the frag on Brooksy, and yeah, this round will definitely come to an end. Drak does have the armor to work with. The MAC-10, perhaps not the best weapon at this position, especially with the T's playing together. Long-range engagements. Molotov should actually force the player out of position, so maybe, but no, it will be Chets. Once again, coming out on top, securing the victory. 10 to 8 is the scoreline, but this is where you're Gen 1. You lost a few rounds in a row, but now you have economy to work with. You have plenty of cash. So if anything, this is where the French side should put their foot down and plant the flag of victory.
Yeah, that's the fact, and as we can see, swag. What about your impact? And I understand he want to buy this op so bad, but mate, since this side was started, there is no kill for the swaggy. Let's see how it's gonna be. Corsi with the op from the A side. Okay, Molly and Smokes, 3 of them with the bomb. Kerry tried to push from the midsection. Divaduvek tried to surprise them with a close angle, with a risky angle, but that's gonna be boost for Ersin, and oh no. Divaduvek somehow need to stay alive. No, not today. No, guys, why are you losing like this? No chance.
Oh, Ersin has been impeccable in the second half, finding a lot of impact with the AK-47, and this is where Jax is stuck in a very awkward position. Doesn't really have the back of his teammates, and those team players are bound to breathe down his neck. Oscar, perfect frag. That helps them secure the B-bomb set, and this round has come to an end.
Yeah, and safe for Drake and Corsi, like we saw. Divaduvek tried to play by himself like Broxy from the A main. I don't know why, guys. Just lay down. Even that's gonna be 5 and 4. You already need to think about save, because Oscar is so close. One more is gonna be from ramp and drag just for the few bullets to the any Patia. to any part of his body, he's done. Like Kersey and like Drake. Yeah, that's beautiful. 11 for Chets, nothing to buy for Gen 1, so let them reach my point and only then try to come back with a 4 in a row. I think that's the key. Or maybe 2K right now, I don't know. Jack's buying fully. Okay, guys, surprise us.
I mean, perhaps there won't be any more surprises. Heading into this one, again, it feels like Chets just continue their winning ways. Hold up. MP9 in hand. Jax already gets the frag on one. That's one player who could be going down, Urson, but no. So this is the type of round I feel like if you fail, if Chets actually fails in this round, momentum will just go down the toilet. And Jax with the MP9 up close. Good angle, wins the one frag. He also has the backup of Devin Duvik, but he just goes into the loving embrace of Vaz. So Drak and Brooksy at this point, they will try to come in from behind. The question is, how long will Chets take to enter the B bombs? And maybe the two players could actually get a few good frags here.
Well, let's see how it's gonna be set up from the ramp. I think they are not ready. Okay, West only sitting for the same spot with a Quadro, with a double kill against two of them. Yeah, but like we said, all in right now for the Gen 1. They will build fully. That's not about loss bonus, not about your money and how you can reach in this round. That's all about win by win by win by win, straight for the 12 to 12, for the OT, for the chance to close this grand final on Galaxy Battle. First one, serious, guys. But I want to see the side. That's going to be more drama, more life, more viewers, and more chance. Talk to each other, why not? But Jax, yeah, he has another opinion for this time. And that's majority for Gen 1.
Right, good start, but we have seen these good starts for Gen 1 in the past. The question is, can they actually capitalize on it? Daviduvik in middle. I will say this, though, it has been basically Daviduvik and Jax finding some good opening frags, but also they've been the first ones to go down. Kersey, ooh, barely escapes. A lot more players up in middle. It is Oscar to secure the frag, and maybe Chets with the bit control they have. They want to commit on the B bomb side, but they still have time to work with. They don't have to press the issue.
Jax tried to save B side by himself. We see Drak can support him, but I don't see for the full stack defuse kits, and that's the key. That's the key to win. Just plant the bomb, and somehow, even with the minority, Gen 1 will try to make this by the time. But there is no time, no chance to win. Let's go, Jax. You're not IGL, you're not the hero, you're not the captain of your team. You can save this round from disaster, but only for the one. That's not too much, so 2 in 3.
Well, now this has to be a full rotation, but it's only Lonesome Brooksy remaining in the 1 versus 3. The nade actually... oh, forget the nade. He's got the rifle. And now being left in a 1v2, a doable one, and down sees the head of one. And now it is Lonesome Urson in the 1v1, mano a mano. And Brooksy's gonna move in. Does he know how low Urson is? He's got the op. The op might just be enough, but Brooksy is up close with the rifle. And just like that, Brooksy saves the team. Gen 1 goes up 1, and it's 9 to 12 on Vertigo.
That was so close, but what he did, what a beast, Brooksy. Even you only had 11 kills, that's enough. You need to take the rounds. That's not about individual plays. I told you boys before this best of 3 series, that's all about communication, IQ game, and how you can take this in minority when situation is so stressful. How you still have warm body, cold mind, get your kills. Like West did this, okay, without Brooksy. 5 and 4 maybe right now, that's GG. Because 2 farm guns, 2 colts, and almost empty A side. Oh, and Drak with the sound for the gap.
Oh, and the players are pushing the smoke as well, so Drak, will he anticipate more players to come his way? Perhaps so, because he wants to play it safe. He's playing it far back. Chets, they're taking map control, and Gen 1 is giving it away. Now this frag from Drak, this could be everything. Oh no, he gets absolutely wrecked. That's a great chance for Chets to take over the bomb site. And look at this, rotations are coming from both squads, but they will have the site to work with. That will be a bomb plant. In fact, by the looks of it, 2 players coming in from behind. I don't know, it feels like this is basically a lost one for Gen 1, especially with Daviduvik now out of the picture. Well, Percy and Jax being left, and now it's all up to Lonesome Jax 1v4 against so many players, barely any time to work with. This has to be the end of Jax, but he's not giving up that easily. Maybe he'll try to win it, but it's simply not enough. Jets, they've managed to secure the victory on the second map, and well, that was I'd say a valiant effort coming in from both those teams, but in all fairness, it kind of felt like Gen 1 on that second map, on that second half, just kind of let I'd say their momentum just slip away after they lost that one round to basically an eco. And on the back of it, we saw the players of Jets, slowly but surely starting to build up some of that momentum. And you know what? It just felt like, in general, they were the better team on Vertigo. Their players were firing off. Big shout out to Urson as well. I mean, Urson had a great performance on Vertigo, and it does feel like the Frenchies were not simply I guess as prepared or as proficient as say the first map of the best of 3. Hello there, folks, and welcome back to our best of three grand final. And as any grand final, it's delivering. We got the first map, we got the second map, and of course now it will be time to jump into the third and final map of the best of three. So Matt, my question is, like, how are you feeling about this best of three? How are you feeling about this third and final map being Inferno?
Yeah, we only had favorites like Gen 1 before this best of 3 series, but right now we see Team Chats know how to play against them, and I hope that's gonna be a great fight. If Team Chats gonna from right now win this knife round, they will start from the city and try to end this for the T side, yes. But that was, yeah, for the Gen 1. Guys, so simple and fast. Pick city side, earned enough, end it for the T, and no. Yes, Team Chats with the city, like I said, guys. I think that's gonna be like in Casino, red on black, but the main question is, what about potentially of your own money? But my heart is for the Gen 1, guys, sorry.
Well, I guess you could say the one big factor in this situation is that, yes, Gen 1, they're looking like the better team, but Inferno is a map they don't really play too often. It is a map they ended up avoiding in a lot of the best of threes they play. This is a map they either veto out early or as being one of the last maps they veto out before picking up something more favorable for them. A map like Anubis, a map like Dust 2. So Inferno, it's not like it's a great map for Gen 1, but if you are playing at this level of Counter-Strike, this is a map you have to know at least the basics of, right? And in this situation, Gen 1, going for the straight up banana push, feels like it's the right thing to do, but the problem is free players on B, so Gen 1, they gotta be ready.
Yeah, Wesley's just playing for the smoke. That smoke in the face of Gen 1 attack. Okay, Molly behind B1. Wesley with the dual berets can kill them all or go down just by one flash. West, let's go. Double kill to the smoke, maybe 3. Not much bullets left. Jack. Guys, quadra kill with the Wesley West. With a pistol round and courtesy 1 in 4. Nah, they are done. No. Yes, Swaggy with the last one and was. What it was, tell us was. Wow, bravo. And already cold second ammo and bunch of nades. You're the beast.
Yeah, that was phenomenal from Vez, right? He was playing in such a difficult position, especially with some of those bullets being fired across the smoke, and yet he holds the line. He doesn't flinch, sees the players coming his way, and that's when the dual Berettas are released at its full potential, just tapping away.
Here is nothing. For the Gen 1.
Yeah.
Symbolico West one more time.
Wow.
Just by 1 mag, 2 rounds in a row and already 9 kills, guys. I think that's the record of Galaxy Battle if we talk about individual stats. For the few rounds sent to Wes. Oh well, I understand you can tell us he's Eco Cobra, so easy to kill them all, but guys, take Colt and try to kill 5 of your opponent on the banana just by 1 mag. I promise you that's not gonna be so easy, but what about full buy of Gen 1, and which is started from right now?
Now, this will be interesting to see this position. Chet's, so far, kind of a standard setup on Inferno. Fighting for banana presence makes a lot of sense for both teams, but it's not like the CTs are currently swimming in utility. They're deploying some of it. Oh, look at this. Look at the awareness from Drag, expecting some kind of push to happen here, but the crosshair, it goes all over the place.
No.
Vaz still getting a frag through a smoke. And Gen 1, even though positioning was looking solid, their players, well, they just don't hit their shots.
Yeah, I don't understand why they just waiting for so long. Shatteries from the back. Swaggy for the minute ago already find 1 player on the 2nd minute. Right now you need to find somehow get straight from the mid side to the A without enough guns. That's 4 defenders. It's gonna be in few seconds because Wazzy stand like you want to support as fast as possible. What about if there's gonna be B split? No, it's only trade on the A and Jax. These molly of these nade, prepare molly for the A side. And maybe go down for the B. I don't know what is going on, boys.
Still looking too easy. Especially for the T's having lost so many players initially. And right now, there's a fog of war on the A bomb site, so it is difficult to see any of these players. Kersey gets the angle on 1, but they know his position. He's compromised in the pit. A lot more players will try to gun him down, and Jets. A 3rd round in a row, and admittedly, even though Gen 1 was anticipating that early aggression from the CT side, their players just incapable of hitting their shots. And I mean, just look at the statistics as well. 3 rounds have passed. Gen 1 have only gotten 2 kills across the board.
Yeah, still not much. At least still nothing for them. And Foynroy is coming for the whole of Team Chats because, okay, that's something in the pocket for the Czechs and company. But Los Bonus gonna be maximum after this round. Divaduva tried to push and kill with the tag, but now he just tried to stay behind the wall and try to kill one like this. Now, Wes, you need to be careful, mate. Few bullets and you're done. I understand the K47, you're the beast, 11 kills still less, but maybe it's gonna be the first one. Nah, Divaduva is done.
Again, no success. No map control, and with the current equipment they have, it is lackluster for Gen 1. So banana control, at least they have some control in this map, but it's all gonna come down to Jax can he find any success early on. And I think that was initial ding from the Tech-9. It might have actually been Brooksy who dinged Jax. But now they still have to commit. Oh, the AK-47, it's in a perfect position, but... Okay, it was actually a bit of a team kill going on. And Swaggy finishes things off in style. And Jets, another fantastic round. Vaz is sitting comfortably on 12 kills and 0 deaths. In fact, you take a look at Jets. Only 2 players have died.
No, that was not team damage. That was motivation from the teammate to the helmet. For 1 bullet. Hey mate, wake up, let's go. You need to take this. Just please, don't stop. Don't stop. Just push and kill them all. What can I say? Still no kills for the Drag, Brock, C, Divadubek and Corsi. Only 2 for the Jack still, guys. It's not funny. Only 2 rounds left for the team Chats in this grand final, and they are with the draw. Play for the T side on T-sided map. The great stats for the whole tournament, not only in Galaxy, in general for the team Chats. So, Gen 1. Right now it is time to reach maybe first one in your attack, no?
A lot of utility expelled in Banana, but this is standard practice on Inferno. And Vaz, he has been hitting some crazy shots, so it's no wonder he's just holding his angle dry. He does have the backup of Oscar as well, so it's a good 2-man setup, but even so, a few flashbangs can force the players out of position. That's exactly the case. They will play it safe on the B bomb site, but they still have a lot of time to work with. In fact, they still have, I believe, at least a Molotov to stop any potential push. And speaking of which, Jackson Boiler, 1 good frag could open up the entire bomb site as the players of Gen 1, looks like this is their final destination, to hit the A bomb site.
West. Maybe try to spray through the smoke, but you don't want. He want to hide, but no chance to hide for the Swaggy. He's in the big sense, but covered by Ersin. Swaggy bomb carry is going down. That's the problem. Not much time left, guys. Come on, wake up. Where's the Oscar from the back? Who is this? That's Jax without nothing for the Gen 1. 5 in a row for the team Chats, guys. 13 for the 0 kills for West still. What is going on? What is going on in this grand final? I don't understand. Even that's too tough to play against team Chats on the T-sided map like the further from right now. No kills still for the 4 of Gen 1's players. That's not funny. That's not the grand final issue, boys.
No, it's a skill issue, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Gen 1, you can see, they need to take a breather. They gotta chill out, breathe in that air of the lovely French Riviera, and maybe they can somehow bounce back, because right now mentally they're looking weak, but also if you take a look at their individual performance, yeah, I mean, they're not getting anything done. They're getting absolutely wrecked. That previous round as well, I mean, it was not like Jets were in some really good positions. Sure, a bomb site pit is relatively difficult to clear out, but the Opera was out there in the open. He could have been an easy target, but Gen 1 get destroyed entering short. Right now, I mean, they just haven't found any silver lining that goes their way.
And the stack of tags for the first one only round. In the side 10. Or for the draw for the team Chat. Shatri, beautiful flash! You gotta kill them all! No! Divadubek only went to trade, but what about A side? Proxy, close distance Tech-9. Glad to see them back to the server, boys. So hard to retake on A. But no nades left, only 1 smoke for the long, only 1 nade for the Divadubek, and let's see what about this retake of Team Chats.
Usually a retake on Inferno just doesn't happen, but the players at Chats, they made the rotations relatively quickly. So the retake is on. And you can see 2 players inching their way for sure. Vaz gonna make his way, gonna make his play, but he's out the picture, the first one to go. There is a player on the site, still 1 more who has jumped down the pit, and they're simply running out of time. But now, if they get the frag with Devadubek, maybe it's enough. The problem is, though, oh, they do have time. It was actually Svagi, the only player that did not have the fuse kit, but don't worry about it, Chats. They have what it takes to win another one.
But retake 3 against 3 on one the hardest point that you can retake. Stats by Shell TV, guys, not my opinion. That's A side on Inferno, and that was only by 1 kill for the whole team of Gen 1 when that was 3-on-3, guys. I don't know, still nothing for the Drax, still nothing for the Kersey boys. 13-1 by Wes, 8 for the Swaggy. Nice, welcome back, mate. Didn't see you on the first 2 maps, but what can we say if that's gonna be too much impact? And we might get a final Arsene with a spray, but this time that was fail. But not for the Shattery.
I mean, just look at this as well. The fact that we have the CTs just peeking out second mid. Ooh, okay, maybe that's a bit too much for my liking, but a 6-0 scoreline, you're feeling over the moon with your performance, so I guess, yeah, you can expect some of those players to get maybe a little bit too comfortable. And speaking of which, though, I mean, Oscar still has full presence in Banana, and he is the only player in this position with a very awkward angle, so he could be good for one frag, but once a lot more players will come his way, he simply has to back away. He'll do exactly that, and luckily he still has a smoke to work with, so he will at least slow down the push.
But he's only one on the B side, and that's enough time just to pretend, but then proceed on the A. But what about Swaggy? He's like the lurker, but he can take care of mid side and then, I don't know, kill them all? The problem is no nade for the whole team of Gen 1, so for the Swaggy maybe that's gonna be easy open. Nah, that's kill for the West, kill for the Swaggy, I told you. And right now minority for them, only one flash. Swaggy dodged this not so well. So right now need to wait for your teammate and one more make this time with a clutch, but with a majority, because 3-on-2, not 3-on-3 like that it was round before.
Oh, the Opera's gonna go for the swing. He gets the frag on 1, but that is a fast replay. And now Daviduvik gonna try to go for it, but that's a great angle! And now being left at a 1v1 headshot for him. And Oscar, all he has to do is just land the one headshot. That's gonna be enough, but Daviduvik is playing this one so well with the wide peak. It's way too strong, and it's Chets once again winning a retake on Inferno. A clutch that goes their way, and they cement themselves with a 7-0 lead.
Oh wow, guys. One more time. Almost. Just only almost round to Gen 1, but Swaggy, Wes, they are too good, boys. For this grand final, they are ready. That's the good news. But the bad news, and we cannot see Gen 1. What the fix? What you need to fix? What's gonna be the key to destroy them? Maybe just be fast. That's a bunch of nades to your face, and you are without great position or without health. Right to proceed in the middle side. That is Shattery or Wezzy on Swaggy, and you almost be done too. So, guys, surprise us, please. Show us something, because that's the grand final. Not such a grind match for the points. That's for the money. For a lot of money.
Well, we also have some of that virtual money that allows Gen 1 to get back into this. Bomb plants and lose money bonus has been, I'd say, the one saving grace for Gen 1. But it is problematic to see that some of these players have been so silent in this first half. Jackson, Daviduvik, Kersey as well. And the problem is, you have Jackson, Daviduvik who can open up, say, a bomb side. And then you expect a player like Kersey to chime in, to win the clutch if needed, get yourself a few extra frags on the trades. But nothing's going their way. That's the problem with a map like Inferno. It is a relatively stale map, and if you can't find any of that momentum, if, say, defaulting in Banana doesn't work, taking brackets control doesn't work, then you simply start to run out of ideas of what to do on this T side.
Yeah, that was sound for the Shattery, so right now he understands. Probably if someone too close for the apps, maybe that's gonna be A side. Swaggy just need to lay down. Try to re-pick in the smoke, but now Broxy and Kersey with the kills. Only Arsene can save this round from disaster, but not against main sniper of the Gen 1. Win round on the A side. 5-2, save for West, save for Oscar. He's from the pit with a K47, and congratulations, boys. That's the only one, but that's better than nothing. That's the fact. Too much money for the Team Chets. I think they will buy for the few rounds in a row, maybe till the end of this half. Let's see how it's gonna be, but glad to see them come back. Start grind this. Oh. Nah. Bad timing for Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start from somewhere, right? And the fact that Gen 1 at least get this one round, you kind of hope they will be in a position to get a few more rounds in. I mean, at least make it more competitive. And, Jets has been winning these rounds, but it's not like they're, swimming. Okay, forget about it. They do have a lot of money on their side. They're going to have a purchase heading into this one, even if they lose, let's say, the upcoming round. That is still a lot of money in their pockets. And remember, the first half is coming to a close. The big question is in terms of momentum, I believe, which team can actually get those last few rounds in. And if it is, in fact, Gen 1, I kind of feel like, heading into the CT side with those 5 rounds being acquired and perhaps you win the pistol, suddenly it's even Stevens. Suddenly becomes a much more doable affair for the French team. But once again, they have to replicate the success of the previous round, and it has not been easy for them.
Yeah, but I don't think that's more about first half. I think that's about second one, because how many money you will try to get when the site only started. That's even more important with how many money you will have when the site will end. Like the first one. 7-5, that's great result to begin one. But if there's gonna be 4-8, 9-3 with the win in the second pistol round, in the first full buy, that's not a problem. But Swaggy is the problem from the long side. Shutter is gonna cover his ass. And that's nice. Minority for Gen 1. Diva do with his red and not much time left. So too tough for them.
Yeah, especially now you have the players from Jets encroaching from Banana. But this is interesting, the question is, do they decide to go CT spawn? Well, it's a dangerous gamble, especially with Davidovik being so low on HP, and you can see Oscar is kind of anticipating it. He makes the rotation back on the B side. And this frag matters so much. Oh, see, he actually lands it, but they're so low on HP that Lonesome Urson could just win the round. That is the bomb being dropped. And Kersey, he might be saying some awful French words at this moment. Being left in a difficult 1v2, he simply can't pull it off, and it is Jets time and time again winning these rounds of the CT side of Inferno. And Gen 1, I mean, it just comes back to show that when I was looking at some of the statistics for Gen 1, I noticed that they don't really play Inferno, and I'd say this level of Counter-Strike, that is a big no-no. This is the sort of map that, fair enough, Vertigo is probably the least played map. I'd say right above it is probably Dust 2, and I'd say Inferno is the third one, just because you have maps like Anubis and Ancient. They're being played a lot of, Mirage as well, and Inferno is still a map that can quite easily crop up in the best of 3, right? This is a map you should have some of those basics on, how you want to approach it, how you want to play it. It's a map that doesn't really have a lot of, let's say, stylistic variability, but it's still a map you've got to know how to play in this tier 2, tier 3 level of Counter-Strike. And Gen 1 haven't really produced a lot of results, but, at least here we do see an initial frag that goes their way, but then again, it's WASP the response, and the B-bombs that has been on lockdown almost this entire first half.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for any kind of info what you need to know about this map. One of my favorite to play, one of my favorite to watch, but you need to get some kills like Wes did this. Okay, that's the sniper on the point. Nice pick with the tech. So who is here? Only Oscar. KV7 from the church. That's only Jax. Okay, sniper tried to cover them, but smoke disappear for the few seconds. No, Oscar. Nice timing, but no opponent, so need to go down. Not much bullets and health points left. Kersey, bravo, with the double, guys. No, sorry, with the triple kill. So Swaggy and Oscar, I understand maybe difference of rounds, it's too big, and Chet's still feeling so good, but maybe you need to save. How are you gonna retake without nades and Swaggy with the op almost for the one bullet?
I'm surprised they're still lingering about, but maybe they can deal some more damage if possible on the way out. Oscar's gonna move in with a frag of his own. Oh, no! Actually, it's Jax with the response. Alright then, Jax. So Gen 1, at least capable of picking up one more round. And it's interesting to note as well, I mean, obviously it's been some time ever since the changes to the incendiary grenades as well as Molotovs, and we saw in that situation how that change was pretty big. One of the CT players from Chets chucking in the Molotov right at top banana, and the Molotov was a little bit too deep, so it didn't cover that much ground, and in fact there was a very great avenue for some of those Gen 1 players, I believe Jax in particular, to secure control over at Coffins. And fair enough, the rotation from Chets simply wasn't quick enough. Gen 1 putting themselves in some really good positions and finally securing themselves a second round win. But look at the setup. Look at this heavy setup at the apartments. Shateri, in fact, by his lonesome, shuts them all down with the M4, and we don't even have to see Urson whipping out the vacuum cleaner.
Timing to dodge this snake. Shateri, he's lucky enough to stay alive. But I don't think so that's such a big deal, because Bomb Carry is going down close for the Archie. Oscar already from the library, try to pick you behind the smoke. We can throw the smoke. Kersey is so far away. Round number 9 for the team chats. Kersey just tried to save his up and use it in the next one round, but Shateri is too close. Wes is in your back, so I think you're done. Bye bye. 9 for chats, last one round, boys, in this last map, Grand Final Galaxy Battle Series 1. I am with Sir Danny on the point. I hope you enjoy. I hope our energy, that's enough to bring something to your table. I don't know, maybe that's the mood, maybe someone had the bet. So yeah, guys, you're welcome. Last one for Gen 1 and one more for the chats, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but they have a good chance to do it, right? Look at Gen 1. They have 2 players to Mac 10. Utility is also not looking that solid, and Jax going for the straight up gunfight against the Opper. I mean, Swaggy has been hitting his shots, but okay, that's a good reply from Jax. That's a response from Brooksy, so maybe something goes the way of Gen 1. They finally have themselves probably the best chance to win a round like this, and Urson does respond, Oscar as well, but they have full control of Banana. Retake on the B-bomb, so it is such a difficult effort, and if Shateri dies, we know the result of this round.
Boom, Jax. Nice double kill, so Ersin, no need to save, just need to push and think. You're gonna take this clutch, but not today. Jax and Devaduvek, one more time. They start so well, this best of 3 series, and I hope they will end this best of 3 series so well like they start, but no impact of Broxy, not much from Ersin, and triple advantage of rounds. I mean, 3 for the Gen 1, 9 for the team chats. Let's see who's gonna take the second pistol round. Probably take this map. Gen 1 on the city side with enough money, with a win in the full buy, close for the 96 on the paper. But team chats with the win right now, I think that's GG. I can't lie to myself, but I cannot lie to you, boys. That's gonna be GG if team chat's gonna take this right now.
I'll also add the 9-3 scoreline is very deceptive in CS2. Okay, that's a great drive-by headshot from Urson. And I'm surprised to know that Brooks, instead of backing away with that initial frag, he still goes in for more. Surely, if he had a teammate to back him up, I kind of get it, but this time, I'm a bit perplexed. However, it's Jax to clean up the apartments. And this puts Gen 1 in a very winnable situation. At 2v4, you have Vaz and Swaggy moving in. Perhaps both players will just commit on the B-bomb side. And the position of the CT players is pretty solid. Swaggy, oh, there we go. That's going to be a really nice wraparound. They eliminated one player, but not expecting Kersey. That's a big mistake. Kersey gets himself 1 and 2, and Gen 1 able to respond.
Okay, no bomb, only 2 kills for the team chats. I think just let them reach one more. Okay? Oh, yeah, that's
the game.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the game I'm talking about. I know a lot of people enjoyed 1.6. I was always a big fan of SOS. I also love downloading some of those skins from what's the website called? FPS Banana, I want to call it. I think it was FPS Banana, where you could buy, you could download skins. That was cool.
I don't know. Never downloading this. So that's for them who knows about something. In Source, guys, I'm a 1.6 player, so we can talk about this game, but not about Source. But right now, that's all about CS2. Can we say CS is better than any version of CS? Can you agree with this? Oh,
Well, I'd eventually I'd have to say yes. You know, eventually I just have to say this is, you know, still the best iteration, I would say. And right now, it is a very fast play. Jax in pit, very difficult position to hold from.
no.
Will be dispatched. Uh-oh. This should have been an easy eco round. Brooksy, though, is able to get himself one. Oh, what's going on?
No!
Davidovic out in the open, and once again, it's pistols and jets. It's a deadly combo, and Gen 1, how does it happen time and time again? They're just not able to go up against these pistols, and you know, Chet's just won a miraculous round, and on the back of it, they're taking a pause. They need a breather. I guess they themselves are confused. Wait, we just won that one.
Guys, sorry, I'm just trying to bar Danny for a little bit of the off-top, which kind of version of CS the best, and in this time Team Chet's just boom, boom, boom on the A side, 2 guns with a safe and 10
Yeah.
to 4 without money in the pocket with a shitless bonus for the Gen 1, but you need to reset this economy, and you know what does it mean? This round for Team Chats, and that's gonna be match point for them. And for the Gen 1, that's only unreal win, only by 1 farm gun but 4 pistol and without nothing to buy in the next one round if you cannot save guns of your opponent in round number 15. So let's see how it's gonna be. Sir Danny, we're waiting for you.
Let's see. This is where it feels like this round has to go the way of Gen 1 or it's bust here in Inferno. And I think Chets, they take the time out and they probably expect the Frenchman to go for a force buy, and it makes a lot of sense. Inferno has a lot of these close range encounters, some awkward angles to check. So those pistols, those SMGs can cause a lot of havoc. And if you're Gen 1, basically your prerogative is to just hold your angles, wait for the CTs to come your way. And at this point, the Ts are just playing it very safe, you know. And as to be expected, Shateri will be the player responsible for any pushes happening in second mid and middle. Meanwhile, ooh, that's a big mistake. That's a great opening for Gen 1.
Just give them the second because Shatter is gonna play from the P side, and right now, what is going on with this timing? Yeah, that's already info. That's Rio try to push from the back. No. I told you that's not so easy. What a timing for the Gen 1, guys. That was almost, I don't know, round for the game because nothing to buy. Only 8 rounds in a row for the Gen 1 after these rounds for the Team Chats just to play on the OT on the decider on the grand final of Galaxy Battle for the $5,000 for the first one place, guys. I cannot believe Team Chat is going down from this point, from this score, and that's all about money. Like I said, and that's nothing for Gen 1. No, not so fast, not so fast. No, maybe we're gonna see something. I just cannot believe this grand final is gonna be so fast and easy for the Team Chats on Inferno.
I mean, it kind of looks like it, and the situation they're in, predicament, is very awkward. 11-4 is the current scoreline.
Oh no.
And Gen 1 was a team that was looking so solid in Group B. I mean, not losing a single matchup. I think they went 4-0 in their group. And the only opponent they ended up losing was in the upper bracket against Chets. And looks like history might just have to repeat itself. Gen 1, tremendous performance on the first map, just like in that upper bracket matchup. But when it comes to these 2 final maps, it feels like they just fall apart. And, well, it's a stack on the B bomb side, so maybe Gen 1 can find a few good frags, maybe recover a rifle from it, but to win this one, the odds are incredibly stacked against them.
You know what about Magic? We are on a Galaxy, yeah? Team Chats getting straight to the playoff from the second place only with the 2 wins and 2 losses. When the Gen 1 made this from the first one place without any losses. Imagine this, mate. That's unreal. Banger is coming. Underdog will take this grand final or unreal comeback for the favorites by Gen 1, like I said in the 8 rounds in a row, but guys, let's be realistic, sorry. We want to see this. We hope there's gonna be comeback, but 22 kills for the West, 16 for Swaggy. You cannot stop them. Not today.
No, well, I'll definitely admit that when you take a look at the kill disparity, it is a big issue for Gen 1 because it just felt like no one was really that single individual who could have actually carried the team across the finish line. It felt like every single one of them was struggling at some point or another. Even now, you take a look, oh, Kursi's got 10 kills, right? But there was a moment, I think it maybe after the first 7 rounds, he was maybe sitting on just the 1 kill, you know? So the players of Gen 1 have been struggling, right? Sure, they have been able to recuperate a few rounds, and on the back of it, we do see a few more kills for the players of Gen 1. But let's not take away anything from Chets. Chets have been playing phenomenal. Well, Vaz in particular, Spog as well, finding his times to shine. And let's not forget Urson. You know, he's been popping off ever since that second map. And 12-4 is the current scoreline. And for Gen 1, we're talking about 8 rounds in a row. 8. And they've been barely capable of winning 2.
Oh, how you need to open up on the banana. Okay. Kivaduvik with the flash, but what about Sandbox? Nice play. So maybe 4 and 5 does gonna be a chance to win this, but nah, Ersin another point to find the straight. No one on the B side, only one. Broxy with the farm gun, with the molly, with the smoke. And what? Swaggy tried to bite for the retake, no. And Bomb is still so far away in the B side. So they just tried to fake them with the setup on A, with the setup on the B. But when you need to proceed right now, I don't think that's not a big deal, because 2 Colts just on A side, 1 Colt, 1 from gun on the B. Somehow when you pushed in 4 only against 2 defenders, that's almost the win. But let's see how it's gonna be and how Drake and Jax try to defend themselves.
Pulling out position, that is a perfect headshot, but the nade will finish him off.
No.
There's one more player still left in the pit in the form of Drak, but they're not being thorough enough. That's a big mistake, and look at this, the triple peak. He goes down way too quickly. That's plenty of time to get the bomb planted. And Shateri expecting some kind of player to make his way out of library. And look at this, Shateri and Savagi will entrench themselves in the pit. And these are some really powerful positions. Unlike in, say, the older versions of Inferno, now in the pit you have so much leeway, so many angles to peek from. And Swaggy actually ends up dying.
No.
Shateri as well. So the retake goes the way of Gen 1, and they stay alive another round.
No, guys. Gen 1 want to take this, but that was tough clutch. Anyway, only 6 kills for the Broxy, and one of them was round before. So what about Team Chats? They will buy fully because they earned too much before these match point, guys. Anyway, 7 rounds in a row right now for the Gen 1. Okay, I understand that was close fight, 2-2, but somehow they get this. And I don't know. No op this time for the Gen 1, or not enough money to Kursi play with one of the most expensive gun and one of his favorite at the same time. So let's see, maybe West with a Molly, with a K47 now. Great flash of Kursi, and that's 5-4 in the start of this round. Bravo. Oscar. No! No, not like this.
Oh man, this is not looking good. This is looking, in fact, that's kind of like the end. It feels like, wow, how does he stay alive in that position for as long as he does? Urson will secure that frag, but it is down to the 2v2, so a lot of time being wasted. But this time it is Chets with a good position on the A bomb site. Shateri from the pit. This time he cannot mess this up. The Molotov being deployed, but this could be a good crossfire if both players just peek at the same time. It's Shateri, and it's also Swaggy, and it's also a victory for Chets. Just like that, they secure the crown at this best of 3. They win the grand final 2-1. They decimate Gen 1 on Vertigo. They're able to wreck them once again on Inferno. And congratulations for Chets. What a tremendous performance in the grand final. And they definitely deserve that victory.
Guys, what a way for Team Chance. You can see this in the shadow. Gen 1 straight from the upper bracket quarterfinal down to the lower bracket, and then no. That was too tough, that was too great, but Team Chats, like I said, from the second place in the group to the grand final to the win 5,000 5k grants. That's beautiful, but don't forget about Gen 1. They reached 3k too, so yeah, that's not the 5, but even better than nothing, that's the fact.
Yeah, that's really not a bad performance coming out there from both squads. A bit sad to see that Gen 1 didn't manage to finish on a high note, if I may say so myself. But I will admit, the guys there from Chets, really strong performance. They definitely played to their strengths when it mattered most. So congratulations to them. And yeah, I think that's going to be it from us here, Mets. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. This has been an exciting tournament to witness. The grand final was also exciting to watch. So guys, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We hope to see you next time. Have a good one, folks, and goodbye.
Stay strong.